Hey guys, it's that time of the year where we have pretty much done everything and we're going to funnel back and review the most important concepts of 8th grade math. So we're going to start off with solving equations, two-step equations. If you remember, when you solve equations, the name of the game, hashtag name of the game, is to hashtag get the variable by itself. We're trying to figure out what this variable equals. We want to know what this unknown is. X is an unknown. It's the variable, and we need to find out what it is. In addition to the word variable, which I'm sure you know what it is, variable is just that letter. Two other vocabulary words I need y'all to remember are constants, and a constant is just a number without a variable. Like that would be a constant. 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 And coefficient. And coefficient. The coefficient is the thing that is attached to the variable. Attached to the variable. So we're trying to get the variable by itself. And to get the variable by itself, we need things to disappear, right? We need the things around the variable to disappear. We need the things around the variable to disappear. And you make things disappear by doing the opposite. Remember? The first thing you always want to get to disappear in these two-step equations is the constants. Make the constant disappear. So if the constant is addition, then you would subtract. If the constant is subtraction, you would add. Alright? And number two, you want to get the coefficient to disappear. Once you make the constant disappear, you want the coefficient to disappear. And you do the opposite. If it's being multiplied, remember, when a number and a letter are right next to each other, that means multiplication. If it's a fraction, that means division. So if it's being multiplied, then you want to divide. Okay? So name of the game is get the variable by itself. Make things disappear. What things? You want to get the constants to disappear by doing the opposite, and you want to get the coefficients to disappear by doing the opposite. So I'm going to do an example for y'all. I'm going to do number 1 and number 6, and y'all can do the rest. Alright? So first, I'm going to make the constant disappear. I'm going to minus 3. And remember, what you do on one side, you do on the other. So these 3's disappear. That leaves me the 4x, right? 7 minus 3 equals 4. I got the constant to disappear. Name of the game, get the variable by itself. That variable still has that coefficient. I need that coefficient to disappear. So it's being multiplied by 4, so therefore I will divide by 4. And what I do on one side, I do on the other. So these will cancel out. X equals 4 divided by 4 is going to be 1. And that is your answer. Remember, you always do what you do on one side, you do on the other. And that's because they have to be equal. For example, if you and your brother have an equal amount of allowance, and your mom gives your brother $7 extra, to make it equal, she also has to give you $7 extra. So if she adds 7 to your brother, who is equal to you, then she has to also add 7 to you. If she took away 4 from you to make it equal with your brother, she would also have to take 4 away from your brother. So that's why you always do what you do on one side, you do on the other, because they have to be equal. Alright, I'm going to try number 6 with y'all. Name of the game, get the variable by itself. Let's get rid of the constants first. This constant is subtraction. Always look at the sign in front of the number, okay? For example, this x divided by 3, this minus sign doesn't go with that. The minus sign always, or the whatever sign it is, minus or addition, it always goes with the number is basically, if it's in front of the number, then that's where it goes with. You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, this minus 2 plus x over 5, it's not, you're not going to put the plus with the 2, you're going to put the minus with the 2. Okay, always look at the sign in front of the number. Don't look at the sign in behind. So, anyways, so this minus 3, so I'm going to add 3 on both sides. Boom. That disappears. That leaves me with the x divided by 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. Okay? Now, I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. Because I need to get that variable by itself. That's the name of the game. So 3 times 3. So therefore, these cancel out. X equals 4 times 3 is 12. And that's all. Now y'all try the rest. If y'all are having problems, I will make just let me know. I will check your work. Post any questions. I hope y'all have a good day. And yeah.